Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at the real Dark and Dragon type that you're going to be wanting to use in the Great League, if you're going to be using any, and that is going to be Zweilous. I was able to get myself a rank 5. I did have it was okay before. It did its job, but this one's going to be bulkier here. We're going to be pairing it up with Haunter and Azumarill. Now, this team I made, oh man, many seasons back. It was like season 2 or 1 of Go Battle League. So it is still solid, and it's still putting in that work. Now, Zweilous absolutely slaughtered it today. I'm impressed. I'm happy. I really wanted to power up a shiny one. It was going to cost me about 165,000 Stardust for the decent one that I do have, because, you know, I'm going to go with one, might as well go with the decent IVs. But this one's just going to be better, so we're just going to rock with it. Now, the Azumarill is going to have Play Rough and Ice Beam, and then we're going to have Hydro Pump and Ice Beam. We have Hydro Pump, Ice Beam at first, as you can see here, and then we swap it out for the other one, which is Play Rough, because that just, those mirror matches with the Azumarill, it really puts you behind having that Hydro Pump. I wanted Hydro Pump in case we did encounter Bastiodon, because that is going to be a bit of an issue. Haunter doesn't really pack enough punch, especially since we're not going with Shadow Ball. Shadow Punch is what we have. And then Zweilous is Dragon Breath resisted as well as Body Slam. Dark Pulse is going to be neutral, but it's just not hitting hard enough. But anyways, with that said, if you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on. Wanted to bring you this because, well, everybody's got a Zweilous now, right? And plenty of candies and probably good IVs. So let's see what we have going on here. Finishing off this Pidgeot with a Dark Pulse. Very rarely are we going to be using that move throughout this video here. It's usually going to be Body Slam. Next battle, met with a Scrafty. This is not particularly bad. You're going to see why here. This is definitely going to be a power-up punch. Now, we do have Sludge Bomb, and that is obviously what we're going to go with. We don't really want to bait quite yet here. Let's see if they let it go. And bam, landing that. So amazing. Let's go. Now we're getting to a Shadow Punch too. This is going to be resisted, but it's definitely going to be enough here. And they're letting it go. We take them out here. Still have green health on the Haunter. That's pretty incredible. They're going to be bringing in their Swampert. Okay, no problem. Getting a shield out of them with the Shadow Punch, and then bringing in the Azumarill, which still does have Hydro Pump here. So Zweilous is lying in wait. We're going to let that Earthquake go, holding on to 2 shields, hoping that there's not a Charm user in the back. Even though Haunter is going to be part poison, it is it's still going to be taking just like normal damage from Charm. Alright, so we have an Altaria out here. This is perfect. We're getting that last shield. Beautiful. Oh, and they're throwing their energy? Yeah, they were going to really farm us down with Dragon Breath. Beautiful. Letting that go, no problem. Bringing in the Zweilous here. And we're going to get to this Body Slam as soon as possible. Just, you know, throw it right away. Don't think we're going to... are we going to be able to take them out? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Catching with the Haunter. Let's friggin' go. We're going to finish it off with the star of the show here. Dragon Breathing down. We still have 2 shields here. It looks like they closed the app. Yep, they did. Okay. Okay, taking that win there. Well, maybe they didn't. Maybe it was just lagging. Okay. Anyways, moving on to our next opponent. What are we going to see? It's a Sunfisk. Okay. Mud Bomb's definitely super effective here. We're going to have to go with the Shadow Punch because, well, you know, Poison's not very effective to those ground types. And you know what, folks? I'm going to have to say, Haunter, this could have been a video about Haunter. I mean, look, technically it is. I'll probably put, you know, Zweilous and Haunter team. Because the thing put in the work. Sure, it's going down now, but you saw what happened up against the Scrafty. You're going to see plenty of other battles. We got a nice 30 minutes. Sit back, relax, grab a snack, and see what's good with the battles here. So Zweilous going in and taking them out before using a shield. Still holding on to a decent amount of energy. And they got their own Zweilous back here, but we're loaded up on energy, so we're going to go ahead and go with that Body Slam. Had the Azumarill lying in wait in the back. Going to go ahead and immediately swap here, so we can just hold on to it. See what happens. See what we're going to encounter in the back. Knowing that we're going to not take very much damage from that Body Slam, plus the resisted Dragon Breath. They're not swapping, so we're going to go ahead and take this opportunity to farm down, as well as holding on to these shields here. Those Body Slams are really starting to add up, but I mean, we got a ton of energy. Not too much health left. It's a Trevenant. Yeah, we should be able to pull this one off. I think we'll be okay here. Super effective Seed Bomb. They're letting that first one go, and after that, I was like, you know, it's a wrap. Haunter's got plenty of health to Shadow Claw down. It's going to be doing a bunch. Well, not plenty. Or, I mean, Zweilous. Sorry about that. Zweilous. It's got plenty of health with the resisted Shadow Claw. We take it in there and take the win. Next battle, we're met with a Galarian Stunfisk. And, you know, we were seeing plenty of these leads here. So we just got to play the cards that were dealt. Going to go with the Shadow Punch here. I think we may try to catch after this Rock Slide here. We're definitely going to shield this up if we wanted to survive. Because we would maybe survive with just like a couple of HP. Going for another Shadow Punch here. And then we have to make the call. I think we're locked in here. No, we're not. And we swap. Wow. Wow, that was a good swap. They're obviously going for a rock slide. And they got more energy than they need for it. And they swap into their own Azumarill. Now, this right here is the determining moment in which I decided, I think I'm going to go with the play rough on my Azumarill. Because this matchup, I forgot about this, how annoying it is. Well, it's not particularly annoying. It's just kind of like, well, why do I have Hydro Pump? I'm not even encountering the Bastiodons. I'm going to have these mirror matches more than I'm going to see those things, potentially, depending upon the algorithm. But anyways, taking a play rough to the face, bringing in our Haunter here. Going to go straight for the Sludge Bomb. Not going to play around. Just going to take them out immediately. Seeing that Stunfisk here, and they're getting to their charge move. What are we going to let it go? Okay, yep. Bring in the Zweilous and go ahead and farm down. What are we going to see back here? It's an Altaria. What do you know? Going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam. Jam. Or should I say Body Slam Spam? Haven't said that in a long time. Alright, so at this point, basically, we're just going to be shielding up and then just Dragon Breathing down to take the win here. There's no point to throw this Body Slam. And this Stunfisk has no health. We take the win, and we're Dragon Breathing down everything with the Zweilous. I'm going to have to tell you, oh my goodness, the comfort level compared to using Hydreigon in the Great League, right? I made that abundantly clear that Hydreigon in the Great League isn't good. It's definitely going to be having some play in the Ultra League and the Master League for sure. You guys weren't correcting me. I just want to emphasize that again. But Zweilous, ooh, baby. This thing was so fun. I was having a blast. Athena got, guess what? Multiple treats because there was a 5-0, 4-1, and I think another 4-1 or maybe 3-2. And then we got like a 2, hard countered again, you know. My points are down. Look, yeah, there's other people who are about to hit Legend. Good for them. Good. Great. You know, that's amazing. Ain't gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen after that. Hit Legend and then you just sit in the lobby and wait longer. Okay. So I'm in no rush to get there, folks. Anyways, we got the Umbreon here. We still, oh, I guess that was not the determining factor. Maybe this was here. I'm like, damn. Like, this is not a bad matchup, obviously, with Hydro Pump, but it'd be a lot better with the play rough. Now, go figure, as soon as I take Hydro Pump off, then I'll start encountering the Bastiodon. So we're going to farm down the Nidoqueen. We immediately swap, and they got a Scrafty back there. So we have a massive resistance to fighting. They could bait us here. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter if they bait us or not. I think it's just like shield everything. Oh, wow. We're getting a little bit flexy, huh? I guess we still do have the Zweilous. Okay, never mind. But we're taking the win with 2 shields again. Let's go, folks. This may be the 5-0. Let's see. This may be the 5-0. Yes, indeed it is. Oh, by the way, I figured out a solution for my phone connecting to my TV. You know, I was, explaining that how I have to turn off the TV. I can be upstairs and it can still do it. If I get excited or jump up, the TV's on, it tries to connect. If that's happening to you and you can't figure it out, delete the app on your phone called Smart Things. It's freaking gone. It's amazing. All right. Anyway, so what's going on here? We have a Swampert up against our Haunter. You know, yeah, we're going to try to, because we're going to go ahead and catch that here. Hydro Cannon catch. Very nice. They haven't used a shield, though. We're going to go ahead and farm them down. Do they get to an Earthquake? Nope. They're going to retreat with energy on that Swampert, ready to go with like 1 HP and a Dream holding on to that. We go for Hydro Pump. I couldn't believe they shielded it up. I mean, yeah, good call. I got to say, yeah, good call. Really annoyed the hell out of me, though. That's for sure. And we're going to go for another one here. Let's see if we can now. We cannot. I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like shielding it, but I guess we're going to go ahead and do that using both of the shields here. And, okay, swapping into Haunter and farming down. I guess that was, something we had to call to start building up our energy to make up for that no shield situation that we do have. Going for the Shadow Punch immediately on that Swampert. I mean, they're going to have to shield this. All right, they let it go. They had energy. And they have a Talonflame, Sludge Bomb. Folks, we have Zweilous in the bag. Oh, it's over. It's over. We're gonna, even if they hit a Brave Bird, we're going to survive this thing. Do you see what I'm talking about? How the Haunter's just putting in that work? Let's go. The thing is very squishy. For sure, but absolutely fun to use. Venusaur, decently. Frenzy Plant, it's not resisted. I mean, it is, but it doesn't look like it at all. It's going to still do about 80 to 75% of your health. So they swap into a Lapras. Are we still going with Hydro Pump? Oh my goodness. This is, They hit us with Skull Bash. We're in the most absolute worst position. We definitely need to get rid of that thing because of the Zweilous. We don't want to go up against that quick move. Ice Shard's going to be doing a ton of damage, and now with their increased defense, yeah, that's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. They're still in the yellow too, so we're going to go ahead and let this go, and they're going to hit us with another freaking Skull Bash, folks. We bring in Haunter, and I can't farm down. There's no way there's too much defense, so we're just going to go ahead and take them out immediately here. See if we can get them out, and we do with one more Shadow Claw. So we have 2 shields, they have 2. They're bringing in a Stun Fist. This is not looking good, so I swap in this Zweilous, knowing we're going to be able to counter both this and then the front as well. As far as the grass is concerned, sure, they can hit us with the Mud Bomb, which is neutral. And then they can hit us with the Sludge Bomb, which is also neutral. But look at this Zweilous' Dragon Breath. It doesn't take any prisoners here. This thing is fighting with itself, and it's fighting the opponent. Literally, Zweilous is doing this. It's crazy. It's funny as heck. I love this thing. Its design. I mean, what the heck? What is with its feet? What are those things? Like the back ones, they look like they got pinched off or something. It doesn't even look like feet. It's such a silly thing. Anyways, bringing in the Haunter here, going for a Shadow Punch. Gotta do as much damage, and I was gonna say, gotta go fast. So yeah, Haunter will win CFP up against everything, right? Is there something that other than Deoxys speed? Somebody's gonna say that, or I mean, speed attack. All right, so we have a Obstagoon, horrible lead, swapping into our Azumarill, and you don't go hard counter, but in this case I had to. There was nothing I can do. Zweilous is not going to cut it. I don't want to take that counter plus break damage or cross chop damage. So I swap into Azumarill. They bring in Nidoqueen. So they didn't necessarily have a good counter, or this is, I mean, Nidoqueen's a counter. Never mind. They're just using both shields. Okay, sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and bring in Haunter here. Now, if we call this, that would be amazing. And okay, love to see this here. And they swap. Now we will have to shield this up. We do want to keep the Haunter alive since their shields are down. Okay, we're going to go ahead and build up to the Sludge Bomb, get this off, and then Dragon Breath down with Zweilous. And I do believe they throw Night Slash here, if I recall this. They might have like Hyper Beam or Gunk Shot or something like that. So we're taking them down. Great, we have 1 shield. They have no shields left, folks. Let's see what Zweilous can do. Bring it in, Nidoqueen. We're going to let this go. Yeah, this is no problem at all. We can take this. Like I said, Zweilous is not actually squishy. It's just kind of normal, unless you're going up against Fairy, right, or getting hit by some sort of Fairy move. They're bringing in a Trevenant, which we're going to just completely wall this thing to, you know, every capacity, except for the amount of health that we did have. They would have been able to farm us down. So I did make the idea to go ahead and swap the decision here, and we're going to go ahead and just take them out with the Haunter, and we're looking good. I mean, look at this team, just putting in the dang work. All right, next opponent. Okay, met with the Skarmory. I was starting to encounter these. I do believe a lot of the last battles are going to be Skarmory's in the lead for whatever reason. What do we got in the middle? Dragon. Okay, steel resist the dragon. I guess that's what we're going to be looking at. And we're going to go ahead and shield this up because we will be able to outpace them here unless they do want to double shield their Skarmory, which by all means, be my guest. They're not even going to shield it up one time, letting it go down and bringing in an Azumarill. Oh, sounds good. We're going to go ahead and go for Sludge Bomb. If we land this, folks, if we do, oh goodness, folks, let's go. Haunter putting in that work, taking out nearly 2 Pokemon and tanks at that as well. All right, so we're going to let this go. No problem. Play rough. All right. And what you got in the back? Swampert. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and bring in Zweilous, and that is about a wrap. 2 shields or not. Actually, you know, 2 shields will do. You know, sometimes I might say it doesn't matter if they have 100 shields. Now, it would at this point. They actually would do okay if they had 100 shields. But what we're going to do is just build up as much as we can. Going to go ahead and go for these body slams now. Getting their shield. One of them. They get to the next charge move here. I think we do want to shield up this Zweilous. We need to go ahead and just keep body slamming away here and having a little bit of fun with it. And we're getting that last shield. They swap into their Azumarill. We farm down, giving us a little bit more energy to go for the next body slam to take out this Swampert. Spaced out in Snape for a second. Lost my flow there. All right, looking good. So I think we may have a 4-1 here on our hands. Yeah, we do. Looking good. Athena got another treat, and let's get it, folks. We're getting our points back. As if I was worried about it, though. It's like, how low is it going to take me? Like, how many times is it going to hard counter me? You guys know I'm not bad. I mean, it can be a break unless I gotta admit though, sometimes my teams I do put together behind the scenes, as I've showed before, are a little bit weird and can potentially equal in a loss. But it takes a madman to find the mystery, to find the absolute genius in something. So you got to go completely nutty before you can, you know, have this successful team that's just like nobody would have thought of before, right? Exactly. So anyways, what's going on? We got, I told you, Skarmory leaves started coming out there. Getting both shields from them this time around. That's something there. So we're going to go ahead and let this Brave Bird go and farm them down after they lower their defense there, which you're going to be bringing into battle. Do we still have Hydro Pump? Really? Okay, we got the player up now. All right, yeah. So thank goodness we do, because now we're going to be able to do more damage, and we're going to be able to take it out and make way for this Zweilous that we do have in the back. And they're going to be trying to catch. Well, not trying. They did catch, and what did they throw into battle to catch is a Stunfisk. Regular one. Going to go ahead and bring in Zweilous here, resisting the electric mud bomb. Let's see how much it's going to do, and we can gauge it off of that. We should be able to survive. I was going to say 2 more, but plus the quick moves, not happening. Nah. So we're going to go ahead and just have to throw this here. Since we do resist bubble on the Azumarill, let's see what happens. Zweilous, put in the work, buddy. This thing has been slaying Azumarills today. This is not the only Azumarill that's been taken out. We've already seen it. It's been just doing it here. All right, so gonna go ahead and shield it up just because I was having a little fun. I was like, you know what? Let's see if we can do this here. You know, we're not gonna be able to get farmed down quite yet, or maybe we will. So I make that swap here. And do they take me out with a play rough? Hydro Pump, not enough, and we take the win with our Azumarill. Let's go. Thanks to the Zweilous too, of course. Next battle. Oh, and by the way, leading with Haunter the entire time. And again, I told you, here's another Skarmory. These are all back to back to back to back. Okay, so let's see. All right, no algorithm. All right, just people all of a sudden, you know, blah, Skarmory, right? So we're going to see the Sky Attack shielding it up. Again, we will be able to outpace. And they've let it go so far. I'm expecting they're going to shield it up at this point. They don't want to lose to no Haunter. Exactly. But we're going to be able to get to another one. So if you want to win this, you're going to have to double shield, my friend. And they let it go, winning this with barely any health, which is perfect. So they can't get too much farm. And we're going to bring in a Azumarill because, well, this is just a good matchup up against the Whiscash. And they have a Machamp in the back. So we're going to go ahead and throw the play rough. I thought they might let it go for whatever reasons, but they definitely want to shield up Machamp and get to a Rock Slide. We don't want to swap because we're taking super effective damage from the counter, plus Cross Chop, plus Shadow Machamp. It's just absolutely nasty when it's getting super effective damage on you. And we're just going to go ahead and wait. But we still need to worry about that Blizzard. Nah, not really. No, we don't really need to worry about that Blizzard anymore. So let this go. Okay, not enough. They're not going to be able to farm us down, throwing their energy. So now they're going to be, I don't think quite energy dry, but definitely not close to the Blizzard. So whatever this is, all we do is simply shield it up. Even if it's a bait, they should not be able to get to another Blizzard. And we're going to go ahead and go for that Dark Pulse, something that we're very rarely doing here because I just simply don't want to have it get shielded up when we can body slam spam. Moving on to our next opponent, we're going to be seeing a Gramble. Oh, here you go. Good example. Look how much damage this is doing. How ridiculous is that? So I'm going to go ahead and throw this Shadow Punch right about now. I was trying to build up to 2, but not quite there. But they let it go, so great. Didn't have to use a shield. Bringing in Swampert. This is just going to be extra bonus damage here. And we're getting a shield and an extra bonus shield. Fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Zweilous because, we don't need to worry about Earthquake. We don't need to worry about Sludge Wave. Do we shield it up? Yeah. As I say that, we shield it up. They got a Machamp back there. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and throw this Body Slam just to do a little bit of extra damage here. Just get that last shield. Swap into our Azumarill, and we've pretty much secured the win here for us. They can't take us out. It's pretty much impossible at this point. Maybe if... No, that's no way. I was going to say maybe if they had 2 Rock Slides, but of course, you know, that'd be obvious. So, yeah, I don't know. I kind of wanted them to take this out so I could finish it off with the Zweilous here. So not enough, and I'm like, yeah, let's just not play around. Let's just go ahead and take it out before it lags or some crap, right? And taking that win, looking good. I was having some fun here before the Great League is gone. Can't wait for the Ultra League. Got some stuff I want to showcase. Next battle, we're met with a Scrafty. Okay, so we've been here before. Now I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable about this. We have to call. If we call the foul play, or the bait at least, they let that go, which is big. It's over. So I had to call this. I'm going to let it go, and they hit us with a foul play. Now it's not all bad. At least we landed that on the Scrafty here, because now we're going to be able to farm down. But you already know they're going to have a counter to this in the back. So, you know, they're going to come out swinging. So let's see what the counter is that they have. Their own Azumarill. Okay. Yeah, that's, you know, that's how it used to work, right? All right, so we're just going to go ahead and throw the play rough. At least we have that going on here. We obviously don't want to bring in our Zweilous. So we've seen a Scrafty in the front. Okay. Weak to fighting and charm. Okay. So they got an Azumarill here. Okay. Also going to be able to counter the Zweilous. So I'm thinking what they got in the back is fire. Let's say, I don't know, a Talonflame. I know I did this battle, but this is my thought process. I'm trying to just, you know, bring you into the mind of what I was thinking, just to make sure I didn't swap. So we go ahead and do it at this point because, well, we still have 2 shields and getting to this body slam before they're able to even get it off here. So they want to use their last shield. Beautiful. They don't want to swap. There's something back here that doesn't want to see this dragon. What is it going to be? And we shield it up, farm down. And at this point, I'm thinking, well, we got all this energy. It doesn't really matter. And it is a Talonflame. So we're going to go for the Dark Pulse here and landing it because they got no more shields left. Let's go. This thing, look at it. Look at this thing. Let's have some fun here. And Brave Bird, and we take the win. Let's go. All right, so letting that charge move through in the beginning wasn't so bad. This is not looking great. A Lickitung up against our Haunter. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and swap. And now this is not particularly the best matchup either. Now, the reason why I didn't go into Zweilous is because you want to kind of avoid having a Pokemon that is 4 times weak to anything be your safe swap. Okay, so you know, like you just don't want to do like Toxicroak or maybe an Obstagoon. Just if you're sensing there could be potential weakness in the back, because if I bring in Zweilous and then they just, you know, swap into, you know, a counter user like an Obstagoon or even bring in an Azumarill, it just gets kind of countered pretty hard by quite a few types. So we're just going to go ahead and bring in that. And then we're just going to farm down at this point. We'll be perfect. Beautiful. That we're not able to get off another body slam. We got plenty of energy. And they're exactly, there's that Azumarill. And they have a Medicham Haunter. Buddy, are you going to be able to sweep it up for us here? Okay, okay. Now we need to shield this up because I know they're not going to bait us with Power Punch. So we're going to shield this up. It is an Ice Punch. Fantastic. And another reason why I wanted to shield it up is because we're farming down. We have a lot of energy and we're going to be able to throw this Sludge Bomb here. Let's see. And we don't land it. They shielded it up. I should have went for the Shadow Punch. Did you see that? That would have done a lot of damage, okay? So we're in here with the Zweilous. We have a lot of health. If they hit us with a Play Rough, it's probably going to be over. If they hit us with an Ice Beam, we can survive barely. So let's see what happens. While resisting the quick move, so we should be able to get off more body slams after an Ice Beam. So let's see what happens, folks. Is this thing just putting in the work? Oh my gosh. Ice Beam, we survived. Can't believe it. We get to another one. I was so pissed off right before that moment because I knew I could have won if I would have thrown the Shadow Punch. I swear I was going to lose that, and I couldn't believe we won. Absolutely amazing. Next battle, we're met with a Galarian Stunfisk. Let's get it. Not a good matchup, but you gotta, again, if you want to pick Spice, well, it just makes you better. Again, it's like training with weights on your ankles. All right, anyways, shielding that up, swapping into our Azumarill, hoping to catch something, and they didn't throw. They're just going to retreat with energy. So we've used the shield they've got to, bringing in a Trevenant, letting, oh, never mind, shielding it up. It seems like they were all letting the Ice Beam go today. But they're using their last shield here, and we will survive this, and we will be getting to another Ice Beam. And this isn't going to KO. It's going to be bringing them very low. I should have maybe under-tapped here so that I can go and farm down. Nah, I guess not. Whatever. I guess it's just better to play it safe. So we're just going to go ahead and go down. Hold on to our last shield because we do technically have, I know I said Zweilous isn't squishy, but it can find itself in a bad situation where it's going to have a shield. So we're going to go ahead and get off that Shadow Punch, swap into our Zweilous here, and we just got to, I don't know, do we call this one Rock Slide? We shield a Rock Slide, and they have a Deoxys with no shields. Dark Pulse time. Can we see if we can still pull this off here, folks? It's not over yet. Haunter still has a decent amount of energy. That thing will put in the dang work. Now, what is it going to be? Thunderbolt. Okay. We're farming down. Oh boy, this is getting close. And we're oh man. We go for the bite. Is this enough? Oh wow. Oh, but they throw. Okay. So we're still here. We're still in it, folks. I should have went for the Dark Pulse. I think we could have made it. Swapping into the Humper. Make it into the Shadow Punch and not even hitting any bubbles and taking the win with the Haunter. Alright. Next battle met with a Empoleon. That's a very odd matchup for me. I swap. I just get nervous. I'm like, whoa. That's a lot of waterfall damage. I guess I should have stayed. I don't know, but it looks like I should have swapped because this is a great matchup here. We'll let this go. Go ahead and hit me with Brave Bird. Yeah, it's pretty much Brave Bird time. No problem at all. And I'm going to farm down. Beautiful. Gotta love that puttering. That lag puttering is like, what's with this game? Will it ever work? So we're just going to keep throwing these Play Roughs. I mean, nothing else we can do here. Don't go Ice Beam. At least you're getting stabbed with Play Rough, and it's not going to be massively resisted by the water and the steel, only by the steel. Going for another one here, and we're bringing them down into the YOLO Yellow. Jeez, can I speak today? And we're up against another one of these Venusaurs here with our Haunter, letting this go. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! I can't believe that. That pretty much one-shotted us. Unexpected. It completely forgot how much that does. Bringing in the Zweilous to try to recover whatever we can out of the situation. Shielding up the Sludge Bomb. Okie dokie. And we actually greedily farmed down. That was the greediest farm down I've ever seen. And we pulled it off. So they back out. We take the win with the Zweilous. We're looking good. Let's keep it moving on to our next opponent. We've got a couple more battles here for you folks. So we're met with an Aerodose. Now, this is a good matchup for us for sure. Now, I don't want to use any shields. I think I may use one just to kind of see how far they'll go with using their shields. So we get a shield right out the gate. Sounds good. So we let that first one go. Okay, they're going to go ahead and lower our attack with that lunge. And we're just going to continue. It doesn't matter. Haunter's attack is still just through the roof here. But they're going to be able to survive now, at least. We're going to let this one go as well. And they're going for another lunge, a Roo. And we do shield this up because we want to keep the Haunter. Now, what we're going to do is immediately swap. Since they've lowered our attack and they're just doing all these things here, we're just going to go ahead and immediately just kind of refresh that. And we do bring in the Azumarill, they bring in an Arachnoid, and then they swap immediately after they see the Azumarill into their Galvantula. Now we've gotten their last shield. Now we're in a good position. Now we can still lose if we do something stupid, but we're still going to be looking pretty good here. We're going to easily let that go because using this last shield would be pretty bad. Now we still have all this energy. We have to be quick here, and we're going to get off this Sludge Bomb immediately as we do see the Galvantula go down in one shot. And they got the Arachnoid. We're able to actually get to the Shadow Punch as well, which is going to do a decent amount. This thing is damn tanky, my goodness. So I immediately make the swap into Zweilous, and here's the little bit of a problem. I am an idiot. I let this go. Well, I'm not an idiot, I guess. Some of you are probably laughing like, I don't know. All right, but I had to call a Bubble Beam, so it's not my fault. I just had to guess if they're going to go Bubble Beam or Bug Buzz, and they hit me with the hard one. So unfortunately, we're going to have a double KO. Wah. It's a good game. Those are still fun. Next battle, we're met with a Wigglytuff. So this is a curious matchup for sure. Since it is normal, it's actually taking resisted damage from us. So we're going to have to bait here and then go for the Sludge because they still take super effective from that. One shield. And going for the Sludge for real this time. If we get two shields, that's great. Go for it. Please do. Okay, beautiful. Sounds good. No problem at all. Alright, so we have two shields. We bring in our Azumarill here to have a little fun with this Wigglytuff that's loaded up on energy. And I kind of make a little mistake and let this damn Dazzling Gleam through. And it's like, whoa, did a little bit much there. And I don't even think this KOs this thing. Yeah, they immediately swap into a Venusaur. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Zweilous here, which they're shieldless. This is going to do a ton of damage, so it's probably best we shield this up. That Wigglytuff is going to do a couple of charms worth of damage and bring us down pretty low. But it doesn't really matter. We're just going to have to fight on and deal with it. So we take them out. We still have one shield. They bring in their Wigglytuff to do one little charm worth of damage before it goes down. And they have a Swampert in the back. We're going to go for the Dark Pulse and do some Dark Pulse damage. If you did enjoy this video, folks, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all on the next one. Take care.